As promised last week, today I'm going to explain my second idea for an RPG-themed story for a series or movie or book more likely. This idea I've had for a long time, maybe for 10 years, and I've even started writing the prologue for it, but never went anywhere really. The basic setup is that we've got a group of gamers who've played together since high school. So maybe this could be a follow-up series of the one I talked about last week. During the years there have of course been interruptions in their playing, but now after many years they are back together and they are playing regularly again. This gives them a great outlet for their creativity. They can meet old friends and they can relieve stress from work and family. The group has also returned to play their old campaign with their old characters that are now also old and high level. The problem is that the DM has been diagnosed with cancer and it's not looking good. The group, of course, wants to cheer up their friend and help him get through this. But the DM has lost hope and he just wants to wrap up the campaign and bring it all to an apocalyptic end. This story would utilize the two-world approach once more. One hand we have the real world with the real world struggles and problems of the characters, and then there's the game world where the plot points and troubles are representations of the struggles in the real world. Each of the players will have their own struggles they are going through in real life, and these will be represented in the characters they are playing. The wizard, despite having more magical power than ever before, is feeling his old age. The rogue now has a family of her own she has to take care of, and that is conflicting with her desire for freedom and adventure. The paladin is the last surviving member of his order, still holding up old-fashioned ideals and morals that seem to be out of place in the new age. The biggest struggle, however, is the DM's, and it is reflected in the game world itself. The world is dying. The old races have already vanished, the Demon King is rising, and no one has seen the sun in years. As crops rot in the fields, the people turn on each other, and once just kings become depraved tyrants. The outlook is dire, but the adventurers have not become high level by being quitters. So, they set out for one final adventure. And as the characters struggle to save the world, so do the players struggle to save their friend. If not his life, at least his soul. They try to cheer him up, spend time with him, and give him the strength and courage to make it through his cancer treatment. And for a while, it seems to work. The cancer is retreating, and it seems like the adventurers can save the world. Then the Demon King returns with a vengeance, driving armies of undead monstrosities into the heart of the kingdom. The group play the last sessions of their campaign, visiting the DM in the hospital. In the end, through a mind-blowing gambit that the DM had not seen coming, and the craziest streak of lucky rolls you have ever seen, the adventurers managed to save the day by bringing every survivor through a magic portal into a new world, leaving the Demon King alone, trapped in a dying realm. Through this, the players manage to save the soul of their friend, if not his life. What they are left with are their memories and a moving box full of campaign notes that the DM has left them. Deciding that they can't end their friend's legacy there, the three friends come together and organize the DM notes into a campaign book. They run a successful Kickstarter to publish it, and it becomes a smash hit. We end the story with the player, the rogue, DMing a game for her children in her new campaign setting. An uncharted world where the people have just arrived via magic portal. And a new group of level 1 adventurers sets out on their first adventure. Yeah, that's my story idea. Revisiting my old notes after all these years, I still think there's a pretty strong plot, and I should probably go ahead and actually write it. There are so many stories to tell and only so little time to write them down. Anyway, that's it for today. Let me know in the comments below if you would like to read stories such as this, or if maybe something similar actually has happened to you. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.